Let me also go across to Puneet because there's a tweet that's flashing on your screen by Nitin Gadkari uh, with regard to the move on scrapping. Let me allow Puneet to explain that better before we go and we take a possible look at the impact as well. Puneet.
Well, thanks for that. So, a very important tweet coming in. They have been, the central government has been talking about, doing something more on the scrappage policy. And this conversation that Mr. Gadkari had with the CM CEO, emphasizing and getting newer discounts for scrapping older vehicles is something that's not been spoken of before. So, a key objective here. We did speak about, the car makers being beneficial. Someone like a Maruti. I also want to talk about that they mentioned that commercial vehicles will also be part of this particular aspect. We won't know the impact currently, how much of that would be, but there are a lot of players who, and especially fleet operators, that operate these trucks which are older than 15 years as well as 20 years. Now, those were one of the key things that were targeted in the scrappage policy scheme earlier also that they mentioned, and beneficiary players of this would be someone like an Ashok Leyland, Tata Motors as well on the CV side, where the aged vehicles or the 20 plus vehicles, truck vehicles will be scrapped, and it will be important to see what kind of discounts they have, because currently if we see specifically for the commercial vehicle industry, there aren't much that's happening on the discounting side. The demand has been slow but has been steady, and there just like back in 2019, 2018, the previous cycle, there used to be a lot of price wars. That's nothing of those sorts are happening right now. So some kind of respite on discounts of newer purchases for fleet operators, and incentivizing them to give up their older trucks will be something, I think, one of the key positives coming out of this particular tweet. For passenger vehicles specifically, we have seen that the inventory buildup has been a lot. FADA says it's 7 lakh. Bernstein has been constructed. They say it's around the 5.5 lakh range. And there has already been some discounts happening right now. So it'll be important to see if these particular discounts on newer vehicles for scrapping older ones is something over and above that or continuing the effort. But I think commercial vehicles will be one of the key beneficiaries of this. Back to you.
Okay, so let's see what M&M is doing. Let's see what Tata Motors is doing, if there's any reaction at all. Maruti, of course, has been up and buzzing for various other reasons, but let's see if any of these other auto counters are also buzzing as well. M&M, I said, Tata Motors, nothing much happening there in the commercial vehicles space. Tamo is also down about 1.5%, and I think some of the concern might also be that what is the extent of discount? Yeah, Ashok Leyland also not too much activity, because if you're going to have a 2 to 3% discount on, and the idea is for people to get rid of their very, very old cars that deserve to be scrapped, but they're holding on to them because the cost of a new one has gone up exponentially. So